Okay. Oh, I never get to this part of the track usually. This is nice. This is wavy. Sounds like Breath of Fire 4's OST. Anyway. Alright, cool. Hold on, let me move this. I forgot I can't do this in the kitchen. The kitchen ain't really for me streaming. Okay, I'm in my bedroom. Yeah, I saw one of my viewers stream Final Fantasy 11, but it was like, I think one of those like late game areas where you like just run down on dudes and get gear or gear boosting stuff. So I'm ready to plop this down and enjoy the game. Where's my cell phone? Oh, I'll leave this right by. Last but not least, I need my eyeglasses. This will be a bedroom stream. I haven't had one of those ever since moving here. So, let's see. I haven't grinded my other jobs, so I'll be kind of raw dogging all of this stuff. If I did grind my warrior class, sorry for burping, it'd probably be level 24. No, 23. All things considered, that's not really that strong, so it wasn't worth doing, so I never bothered. It sure is slow, but I will have to apologize for something I've said about this game and its design. I was under the impression that you needed sneak for everything, but originally this game didn't really have these things as options, so for this early game stuff, you really don't need that. Okay, let me check my web browser. Okay, let me see. I think I got a notification. Yep, from Dusty's group. So let's see. 4-1. Oh, my battery is at 66 already. Yeah, this thing burns out of batteries quickly. I would get my laptop charger. In fact, I probably will, but it can't be an often situation since this room tends to be harsh on laptop charger batteries. Just with the way it like accumulates heat. Okay, double E. Yeah, but this is a 4th of July stream, so I guess that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna use this holiday as an excuse to eat wieners all day. A fucking yo, but that's really what it is for me. Just you know, wiener eating day. Final Fantasy CI instead of XI. That's funny. When I typed it down on Google, that would mean it'd be Final Fantasy 101, which that's not happening. Not at the pace Square is making these games. It'd be a miracle if we even get a Final Fantasy 21. Much less 101. Okay, let's see. Double E. Where to go? I really don't like Final Fantasy 11 Encyclopedia compared to BG Wiki. It airs on too much like detail for the stuff I'm looking for. But hey, that means it's a useful resource for when I need to like get those things. But in this case, like okay, Jugner Forest. Abilities. Just weird to think about. In a few, we'll be done with the main story. Okay, it doesn't lose batteries that quickly, so is my thing just not getting charges anymore? It might be a possibility. I don't really think the electricity in this house is like good for laptop charges. Cell phone charges, it's alright. Laptop charges, there's a lot more going on with a laptop, so probably not. Especially with modern laptop designs, PC, Windows, Mac OS. Modern being like 2009 onwards. Tab, let me see. Junior Forest G12. Let's go fuck up, man. Okay, there you go. Southwest. Winders area has some ugly ass enemies. Winders is like the continent for this one is like with crafting as fuck. This shit is just Bloodborne, but with like a nice tropical area full of Munchkin characters. Yeah, you don't want this. I really look forward to playing a game where I don't have to push everything to the limit the way I do with this one. PC, having all these inconveniences when it comes to checking the comment section. I should really add a feature in OBS that like gives a screen prompt whenever I get a comment, so that people don't feel like they're getting a cold shoulder from me. Especially some of mine, like, high anxiety viewers, the ones that have a panic attack for, like, everything. But, whatever. new week with not much to talk about in terms of weeb shit, so guess I just gotta focus on whatever I'm playing, man. It's gonna be weird coming out of this game because I'm realizing now, yeah, this game's a little like Chrono Trigger, but in some ways it's also like playing Final Fantasy VII without materia and all the things that materia can do for you. Unless you a spellcaster or summoner, then you kind of have something, but it's job specific, and still, it's still a very simplified system. Compared to a lot of games, Final Fantasy XI does feel like you're doing a challenge run on Final Fantasy VII. Because 12 is a little more simplified, it can feel like that too, but 12's enemy design and the gambit system and the pace of the combat really elevates it. So its simplicity is kind of okay. But, you know, as much as 8 tried to streamline everything by getting rid of horizontal growth, and 10 did it by going the other way and getting rid of vertical growth, those games didn't feel like I was doing a challenge run of FF7. At least not until like maybe early game, it felt like that. Early game is a little more simplified than Final Fantasy VII's early game. So I gotta get to G12. I mean, there is depth to this system. I am playing it like a noob and kind of just ooga boogaing it with monk and warrior, like physical classes. So I can't really judge a game that's depth of combat system got like nerfed to quality of life features. And even the end game is, yeah, that's a challenge, end game. But I was watching people play end game, and it's like you're still with a super simplified ass system, and it kind of makes the newer games make a lot more sense because those feel even more simplified than this. Like 12 is even more simplified than 11 in many cases. It's just that its pacing is much faster because it uses the ATB Kai with aggro and AoEs and all that. So I didn't have a map of Goblin before, but I didn't want to click on him, I wanted to... feel bad when I start shit with people in like beastmen settlements, but when I'm still like over level, is like, yo, I'm just running up on these motherfuckers. But they're here just to run up on us, so it's whatever. See, I log into this game every day, and it's funny as hell, but this was like the #1 complaint I agreed with from Reddit AMA, like this problem of like auto target not being a thing. Since I like counter signaling so much, I would be the type of dude to say, yeah, well, if it wasn't for this type of feature, you would just probably pull too many enemies and get killed. Okay, there's ways around that. It's out playing this game, I'm getting annoyed by that stuff. So that's the truth of the matter. If they start shit with you, you should just automatically start with them. Like. Just like what that dude I followed playing FF11 yesterday said, just another day in the hood. Let me check this. So it's G7. Well, that's K7 sliding it. Guess I gotta go. Hold on. Are my eyes deceiving me? Should I? Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm going about this the wrong way. be like a stand here. Oh man, I hate this. Shit, let me get on my side. If I keep going this way, I'm gonna get to G. Yup, that's the man. Okay, G. Yup, just the one. I just need 3 level up, so I'm not gonna mess this up for me. That literally went re. This, I'm gonna drop it. Oh, you guys stay with me. I didn't know. Well, we stay now. Monastic caverns. Yeah, these places are kind of like holy grounds for the beastmen. So a beastman had like territory everywhere or something like that. I don't trust this game. I'm just gonna put my trust back on. Just gotta do this in slow motion. I gotta do this the way I speak, slowly. This is a magicite. Video games do this thing a lot where you go to an item and get like a vision that's like necessary expo. Like Bloodborne used to do this shit up the ass. Okay, I guess they're trying to say that the nation of enlightened races sucks, or isn't so nice after all, isn't so enlightened. I mean, these Sandorian elves are basically like, yo, fuck these human motherfuckers. They're not setting their best. They really ain't. I don't know. I think they're doing a pretty good job with Sandoria, so it's certainly a nicer looking place than Bastok. So that's what these guys are here for. Zorkabard. Oh, this is like 20 years ago. Raugrim name drop. So that's a Zorkabard? I thought it would be a lot more interesting looking than what it actually does look like, just a bunch of snowy stuff. But yeah, why does endgame in Final Fantasies often tend to be like snowy levels? We're nearing endgame. They could probably get the blood memory return to tradition dudes if they decide to start these games off in a snowy place. Which is what the Fortress Project was probably going to be. Well, of course, there'd be tension because they're, doing most of the hard labor, like Galka. She's fucking giggling, or is she having a face of like concern? Oh yeah, it was. It might have been a face of concern. It looks like a giggle because she got her face on her mouth and shit, but. This cinematography's remind me of Vagrant Story a little bit. Like I was dissing on the cinematography of the main campaign, but when you come down to it, this is actually pretty good. Usually they go full on Indian soap opera with the cinematography in the later games, but this is just that right middle ground. Okay, let's see. So that was. I've said before, but I think this is really just like the main campaign. I don't think Final Fantasy 11 is the type of game where you can say, no, you gotta finish the last expansion and you're basically done with the game. Most of the expansions really don't follow this story. The one exception is Rise of Xylard, and I don't think anyone's going to say Xylard is the end point. They're going to say maybe even Prometheus or Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, Voracious Resurgence, Autoline. By that logic. Let me check my battery. My battery is at 25%. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta get to stepping. Man, DK showing us his work woes. That's pretty funny. Yeah, because that man's been working retail since the apocalypse started, man. Ah, shit.
Hi, David, what's up?
You know how it is. Anyway. What do you think I'm doing right now? Anyway. Anyway. You didn't hear me talking to myself? No. I guess I gotta shut up talk now. Why would I be talking to myself? Let's see. this is charged up. No. Alright, let's see. So I gotta get to Castle Straja. Let me look at this battery, see if it's going up. It's looking real skinny right now, anyway. Let's see. Somepage.com, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, BG Wiki. Toad Mountains. I think that's where I try to get the curl whiskers, so that might be my next destination. Well, let me turn on this television set. That's how you want it. The way it's looking, I should really just like because I was clicking, but that didn't really do what it needed to do. Alright. I'm gonna click now. Nope. It'll load everything in. Should really bring my silly with me. Hold on. Yup. Alright. Now your ass is mine. Okay, you stand up, you're not I don't really get how cheap this. Let's go. Take a look at that. Thought that would be like the window right there. I guess it was because I'm a little short. Let me see how much I need. Let's start fighting this dude. got to miss out on a level up screen, but it's all good. Level up 48 up in here. It was whooping on his ass. That noise he made was funny as hell. He was like, that wasn't even like Schwarzenegger. That sounded like one of them old school MCs. The ones that the Rick Rubens of the world are like a 10. We need deep in it, man. Who's starting shit with us? Oh, this guy, this archer. 49 slowly but surely, man. I'm gonna get my dopamine boost today. Should I use my weapon skill now or wait till later? I guess with IMS, we're using attack. What's that I know? It sounds like the edited video of, no, the original one of like, them reconstructing King Tut's voice. One of them, Pharaoh's, like, they reconstructed his voice based off his vocal cords. Like AI and stuff like that. What was that move? I just gotta keep my eye on IMM. I'm looking at the mini menu. The mini menu ain't doing shit for me. Domina Tenshodo and Karaha Baruha, they're both spent. Unfortunately, I got less than 800 EXP to get to level 49, so I might just put them to the task. That's entirely up to me, though. I'm so close to 49, man. I can taste it. Need it. It'd be nice if I could get a Unity warp off in Juno, but I don't know how I can do that. I can do it in Bastock though. That's what matters. Bastock, Sandoria, Winders. I'm being too cheap now, man. I don't want to spend gil, I just want to spend Unity points. Deacon. Let me check my battery percentage right now. Let's oh, I'm seeing a little bar, so yeah, I realized that they make 41% look like 18%. The way the bar oscillates depending on how much percentage you have is a crappy visual when compared to the MacBook feature. Here Windows, they want you to feel like your laptop is about to die at like 40%. Really, you shouldn't be running for that shit until it gets at 15%. Back in the day, when people just didn't give a shit, and this tech wasn't so advanced, they would run for that shit at 1%. You ain't slick with it. You youngins still do it like that. Let me see how my shit's looking right now. I was about to say for a second. Tools. Abilities. Got a crab, let's go. Look at that crew. Let's see. So Marifatold is connected to I'm just trying to figure out where to get to what. So Astraja is connected to Marifatold. Marifatold is connected to Fort Karugu, Naruga. Feels like those guys just trying to move with me. I don't know why you're trying to do that, but it's not a good idea. Where I'm going, there's nothing of value for those guys. Those guys are like working them complex jobs. They've been around the leveling block. I mean, I'm trying to be time efficient, that's why I'm not messing around with any crazy jobs. Still using my first 6 jobs, man. Maybe I should have went from the Aboriginal end. That might have been the move. comment section. There you go. That's what I need to see. I don't see myself, so where I've been going. Oh, that's why. Look at them fruits in this eldritch abomination of a location. Oh, choose. Let me lay this on the table. Spread this out. I could probably use this as a way to get to the other locale. I wonder if I can do this out of order. I don't think I can. I'm not even gonna chance it. I think I gotta warp to Winders probably. Yeah, Winders area probably has what I'm looking for. Yesterday I watched that Money in the Bank period review. I told you I was gonna like Be a little more distant from the WWE, but man, I gotta say the best match of that night was either Fury versus Bobby Lashley or what was the other one? No, the Usos versus fucking what are they called? The one with Carmelo Hayes and Montez Ford. It's the Street Profits, yeah. They went crazy, man. That felt like something straight out of the 90s. That match. They were fighting like 4 Lucha Libre Puro Resu guys. And they had it with a effed up finish, so you know damn well they're gonna have like an encore match at SummerSlam. That was the best one, man. Money in the Bank, the actual ladder match for the dudes. The only one I thought was kind of interesting was I like the whole segment with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre kind of trying to one-up each other. Even going as far as to try to violate Theory harder than the previous dude. Just one-upping each other on that front. That was crazy. What else did I like? And they were all violating the shit out of Omos. Like first they just threw a bunch of ladders at him. I thought, okay, that's gonna end it. But then he kind of had like his fighter's second win, so they just... You know how the Shield used to have that dick suck powerbomb that they did, where they like assisted Roman Reigns on it? They just did that shit without like the head, just like a regular crucifix slam onto the table. I never saw some shit like that before. They fucking violated him. Oh man. Zayn and Rollins were just coming out of nowhere, pretty much. And what's his face? The high motherfucker, Riddle. He just been basically doing what Kane did to like Undertaker's moves, taking Randy Orton's moves and just finessing them. The DDT, the power slam, the RKO, man. He's just doing his thing with them. I didn't know much about Fury until I started watching again, but Fury is pretty much... I can see why he's a fan favorite. Excellent character and performs his ass off. And he be talking crazy on the internet, man. Speaking of people talking crazy on the internet, that Natalia Ronda Rousey feud, that shit was better on social media than it was like on the E. They was talking nuts, so saying that Tally was doing like OnlyFans content for sister, OnlyFans tier content on YouTube with her sister, which I do think is strange, but as she clapped up back with the Connecticut conspiracies Ronda was talking about. That shit was interesting because of that. Women's matches tend to be consistently good now. Like, I don't know what the hell happened since I left, but these women know how to work now. Like even back in like 2015, I'd say the only decent one was like Charlotte, but I guess, yeah, there's more time being invested into these matches, so they can work better. They're not so big, so they can do more moves to each other. And the roster's not so crazy with it in terms of length, so they know how to work with each other more. That's probably what it comes down to. It's such a tiny division. Fury versus Lashley, I thought was the second best match of the night, man. That shit was heat. They really try to channel some of that early 2000s John Cena with him, which it's a weird false parallel, but it's working. The fact that he has the money in the bank now means he's not gonna cash it in on Roman Reigns, so he's gonna cash it in likely on whoever beats Roman Reigns. Kind of keeping the WWE heel-centric. Honestly, the thing I'd probably look forward to the most in SummerSlam, since that's really just 4 weeks away, is Logan Paul versus The Miz, which, you know, is probably going to get announced later on tonight. There was Pat McAfee versus someone else. I don't remember who. McAfee's probably the fan favorite on that. SummerSlam seems to be a WrestleMania encore, so they're following up the Miz story with Logan Paul, and Logan Paul's gonna. I hope he does a free Amigos the Miz. That would be badass. That motherfucker can fight. He can put the hands on people, so. And apparently the Miz is good now. He done came through these past 6 years. Got that juice. That's all good. Yeah, but Reigns versus Lesnar, they gotta I'm hoping the last man standing stipulation carries that match because it's not going to be interesting otherwise. It's just going to be two crazy dudes fighting each other using the same two moves. Last man standing might add like an element of brutality to the fight, which that usually gets me hyped watching people like straight up just violate each other. Wires. Yeah, if it's just a hybrid match where it's more Rock Lesnar just like smacking the crap out of Reigns, I might like that. Something like Cena Lesnar 2012, that was good. Thing is, Lesnar be fighting like a Star Ocean character. I got the L1 trigger, R1 trigger. That's it. That's all you got. Did it, Joe? So we gotta get to Castle Estraza. Okay, let's see. This dude. Dude with the socket hair. Okay, bring me to a wanted encounter area. 99 and below. Saruta Baruta. Oh, there's a second page. Yep, this is where I gotta go. Alright, we out here. Oh. All because I want to be frugal with my gill. Sanctuary of Zeta. Yeah, I could have gone here for more common sense means. Alt tab. North Atoll Mountains. I-4. somewhere around here. Tab. Let's see. Mirror fictional mountains. Okay, C6, C8. I'm gonna take the west path instead. Stuff like this is why in good consciousness I can't really rank Final Fantasy XI too highly as a game. Because the main means by which you move around the place, just like Final Fantasy 15, is traversing these large maps that take quite a bit of time to get through. Of course, you can warp around, but none of this is for free. And it's not like an all-inclusive fast travel feature, the way even 15 had it, but part of the thing is exploration. Exploration is critical in this entry, but see there's a gap. Did you use this room?
No, I haven't.
Cool. C8, K11. Okay. Castle, Straja, L8. Yeah, let's try that instead. I just gotta wait till I'm in L. Okay, I'm in L, so where is it? Yagudo's Elemental. Yeah, I'm surrounded by beastmen, so entrance should be around here. That's the threshold. Keep going that way. I'm in J. L8. Troja. Ostroja, okay. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah. It done came through. Yeah, they always try to make the beastmen stuff super hidden. Let me just click. How is that in my mouth? Oh, I see. Seems like I might be here for a while. Can I interact with this altar thing? Well, it's an easy way to tell. If I click on it, nothing happens, so... And I can't run out of here. So... Hunter rules it is. Let's go from the right. Biologist. violate my mans. Let's see if this shit gets to like level 80. Oh, cyber logic. It looks like X and melee. I'll probably leave him alone. Maybe he's grinding off of this place. Altar room. So somehow I managed to get to the destination without knowing how to get to it. That means Hunter x Hunter rules apply. Why wouldn't they? It's 2002. Okay. Wait, hold on. So that works like that. Okay, let's see, altar room. Okay, let's see. Lane room. I am at. Let's go. me check something really quickly. I could probably just grind to 50 through records of eminence stuff, which sounds about good right now. This lever, I gotta mess with it. What about this one? Ooh. Can you guys fight? Let's see. Okay, so I'm one away from a level up. Feel kind of bad for targeting them, but I know what it is when they got that flute out. sell it. Okay. Don't be taking them hits. It's good that you can eat them, but you gotta do a little more than sap eat. Yo, what kind of shit is that Lena rule? Man was showing mad hands to him. Okay, what's in this chest? Do I have an astrologer chest key? I guess not. Actually, how's my inventory looking? House. Case. I was about to drop that, but you don't want to drop that. Seal, beastmen seal. Chestnut standards. I don't need silence. I could probably trade that, so... Word lullaby... Yeah, that's stuff I could be selling. Terminology is like religious and peaceful. XP, come on, that's good. Let's see. Hope I'm not not backtracking, because I am going down. But I don't recall finding a conquistador, so... H7... Need to get to I8. The last thing I'd want. Yeah, these conquistadors, they want my ass. You wouldn't do anything for your mans, and now you're trying to act hard now? Sounds to me like you're trying to get some clout. Status, okay, so I'm gonna need to catch 4 more bodies. Alright, we got this. The conquistadors are fighting smarter. Yeah, 3 more. Okay, guys, I'm done with this one. probably it. About all the XP I need. Want what? Sure, thanks. Level 50, man. Let's go. You got this clissy music. Okay, let's see. So, on the second floor, click the lever and immediately it's trapped. The door, light the torch, and oh, maybe I gotta get closer. Tab, let's see. How to light torch. Let me see. Alright, cool, thanks. Let me see where... Even though I am max level, I can still accrue EXP. So might as well run down on these guys. And then be ahead of the game when it's time for my limit break. Okay, so I got zoned. This is gonna be the altar room. Oh yeah. My man is fucked with it. He looked like he had a Roblox stuff. A Minecraft stuff. Oof. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna go get the wiener. Where's the paper towel? Oh, let me get that. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot it's July. June is over. Are these guys in love, or is that just her homie? Her best buddy. I guess her Mr. Mosby if she's the London Tipton. How did she walk through this place unscathed? I know if I was going through here alone, I'd be kneeling all the time. Oh, come on. Well, that last line was actually pretty good, but I get why this game is basically doing it. It's because we spent most of this campaign on fuck the Shadow Lord. All my homies hate the Shadow Lord. Fuck the beastmen. All my homies hate the beastmen. So they're trying to moralize us, but you're the one who made me go through this whole campaign with that type of mindset. So it's kind of presumptuous that you want me to look like a hater. But let's get our exposition for this segment. Oh, this is Windurst. got him as a trust. That's my man's. Oh, she's the lady who had that freak out thing in the Crystalline Prophecy opening cutscene. So she's like a scholar, I guess. Or a sage. Moving like he an ace, like he addled Crystalline. I guess he was a little overzealous. She talked about a prophecy of Winter's imminent disaster, and he kind of just said, "Oh, I'm gonna make sure it don't happen by running up on a bunch of beastmen." Okay, fulfilling a prophecy you try to prevent. Yeah, they're trying to do the whole noir thing presently, trying to add some moral grayness to everything. Which, I guess now is the time to start focusing on stuff like that. Okay. I like the constellation-based roof. If you ever saw like a photo of a wedding from the 1990s, the area will usually look like this, like the building, interior design and stuff. You usually don't see theatrical set-piece style, heavily themed interior design like that anymore, but it's time to warp up out of here. Oh yeah. the way things are looking now, seems like I'm at the delegate tomorrow for the limit break quest. After that, there's not a whole lot of game left. I already have an idea of where I want to grind for limit break quest. I do want to get my hands on Met or Mott. Run his fade. But yeah, Rhapsody's Vanadil makes it easy to get to the type of content you want to get to for grinding. I might even have a cheat day on Saturday, depending on how I feel by Thursday. However far into this game I get, there's really not that much quest for me to do in terms of the main story. harder now. Just in case anyone wants to start making crazy with me. Got that. There you go. What if these guys want to mess? No, these guys aren't gonna mess with me. I'm level 50 with it. I was clapping them in my early or mid level 30s, level 34, it was 36. They're not gonna mess with me, man. It's a bad idea. Magicite come through. Oh. All them key items. So apparently I could use a tractor to get through it. That's no biggie. Let's see what this magicite has to show us. Why are these crystals so like flat and plateauish? Rectangular. Because these are the best Stalkians. The Germans, basically. Yeah, they're holy grounds. Okay, that's fucked up. So the beastmen were protecting their turtle eggs. We so clapped their cheeks. Damn, she speed blitzed the shit out of him. I remember the flashback for how Kenshin became Batosai the Manslayer. a similar thing happened, and that's how he got his scar and lost his like first bay. So this is basically just straight off of Rudo Uni Kenshin, except without the R. Kelly-ish elements. And of course, instead of stopping his path of being a manslayer, he becomes one. Finish my quest. Oh, they trying to do with it. Even my apathy, I have a lot of that shit. So what, he's Dracula? Okay, so we're just gonna keep coming back, but without going with full power and stuff. Well, I guess I gotta come through and speak to Camlin now. This game is gonna force me to learn French pronunciation and stuff like that. And I'm gonna feel a taste of what non-English speakers feel when they're looking at all these silent letters and stuff. Although now that I think about it, knowing how many people's first languages are French, that does actually make the ridicule towards English having a lot of silent letters a little weird. But then again, English is French influence. That's probably a big reason for that. But here he is, Camlin himself, with his Naruto shoes. Got his toes out for the summer. Yeah, he does look like Shulk. Man gave us a passport. I don't even know who the leaders of all three nations are. Well, I know Bastok. That lazy town looking motherfucker. That Spartacus looking ass motherfucker. You see, this guy's way too swagged out. Goldnar. Okay, the way they portrayed his telekinesis and emphasized it with that little close-up, that was cool. That was just the slight touch of cinematography that I need for this to feel like a proper game. You don't gotta go full on Indian soap opera, but you know, meet me in the middle. That's all I ask. I assume this guy wants to gas me up for everything I did. I gotta pull up to the embassy. He didn't say pull up to your home nation. Don't turn me around anyway. Okay, so back in 2002, this would have been your main means of transportation for the crystals were a thing. But thankfully, we live in an era of human rights, so I'm not gonna be a zigzag and say, I do not believe in human rights. Oh, I do. I don't know if that was Zach. That could have been another dude. Hey, dear dude. Travel to another home point. Stock. Metal works. I didn't check how much money I had, but I assume it's a metric fuck ton, so oh, dramatic music. They got that from software shit. Well, this place was ran down on, so I should expect some tense music with that little bass. It's almost like the story needed this to happen in order for it to feel like things are actually happening within this world. Yeah, this dude. How did I describe this guy not too long ago? Spartacus from Lazy Town. Ooh. That's not the best description. I mean, they're borderline beastmen. But I guess even in Bastock there's that element. It's just tied to the Gulka and Humes as opposed to Sandoria, where it's the elves and everyone else. So yeah, I was on the money with how the game was telling its story and what type of tone it was attempting to set. You'll do. That's what it is, man. Okay, now they're playing that uneventful music. See, they tried to create that illusion that some fucked up shit was happening with the OST change. Okay, so I don't even have to donate crystals to start this quest. That makes me a happy camper, because I think I have like 6, maybe 9 left. Head to Juno and take the flight to Sandoria as soon as possible. I could think of a couple more things that are viable to do than that. Aside from that, that's gonna do it for today's stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow, where I'll probably do some of the limit break quests, get myself to a decent level, and then take on Mission 5-1 Basok. It's been your boy Mr. Wonka 7. Thank you guys for watching. Suck my dick wick.